We are at the new Donkey Kong Country at Super Nintendo World, Universal Studios, Japan. I'll show you the rides, games, food, and merch, and share tips to plan your trip. Plus, come with me as we explore the Harry Potter world and the rest of the park. Let's go check out Universal Studios Japan. Good morning. Today is the first day of the new Donkey Kong Country opening. But I'm personally in disbelief about how early we are, considering that the park only officially opens at 8:30. But with a new opening, you never know how big the crowd is going to be. Oh wow, there is already a line in front of Universal Studios. When we were preparing last night, I definitely thought that maybe we wanted to arrive too early, but now it looks like it was just early enough. It is 6:25 a.m. Those are the crowds waiting to get into Universal Studios. If you like what you see, please support the channel and subscribe. Thanks! I can't believe I'm watching the sunrise in Osaka at Universal Studios. It's still cold. It might get better once the sun is out, but we have heat packs and snacks. I've heard that this crowd happens on any normal day, but today it's extra special because it's the first day of the long-awaited Donkey Kong Country. While we're waiting, here are some fun facts about today's opening. The new Donkey Kong Country is a new extension to the extremely popular Super Nintendo World and will make Super Nintendo World almost 2 times bigger. There are new games, food, stores, and merch, and of course, the main ride. The line has gotten really massive now, and I feel a little nervous because I'm afraid of what's going to happen when they do open. They're opening the gates! It's the first day. We are waiting to do a bag check. There's a sign that these items are not allowed in the park. You can scan your ticket's QR code either on paper or on your smartphone. I'm going to speed up the footage because in 4 minutes, I have all the info you need to get into Super Nintendo World, the changes to the express passes, and a hack to get free and 100% guaranteed access to Super Nintendo World, which might be a little controversial. First, the park entry pass. The prices change depending on the day, and the price roughly predicts how busy it will be. If you can, choose midweek or green A or orange B days. Blue D and yellow E days are the busiest times. For example, blue here is roughly when Japan starts their school holidays, and yellow here are the pre-Christmas and New Year holidays. Once you get your ticket, it will show the start date and the ticket type, which is A for the date I chose. So this means that I can enter the park on A days starting 11 December to the end date. If I want to go on a different date that is not an A, there is info on my ticket which gives a couple of options. Pro tip: once you have your ticket, register your ticket on the Universal Studios official app. The Express Pass is an optional add-on. These passes let you access a priority line, and the passes are sold in sets of 4 or 7 rides. If a Super Nintendo World ride like Yoshi, Mario Kart, or Donkey Kong is part of the package, a timed entry pass to Super Nintendo World is also included. Universal Studios has changed their Express Pass package to include the Donkey Kong roller coaster, but you can of course still choose a package without it. The packages may be adjusted from time to time, so please do check the ticketing websites. The downsides of the Express Pass are that there are no deals for just one ride, so buying a package of 4 or 7 can get pretty expensive. You also need to choose your time slots when you buy, so your schedule for the day is already locked in. So do you really need an express package? That's really up to you, your budget, and how important the rides are, because the queues can get pretty long. The express passes can sell out early, so don't leave it to the last minute. An essential item you need to enter Super Nintendo World is a timed entry pass. This is basically a ticket system to restrict visitor numbers in the most popular area. Once you have entered, there is no time limit for how long you stay, but there is no re-entry after you leave. There are a few ways you can buy in advance your timed entry pass. If your express package has a ride in Super Nintendo World, timed entry is included. If you want just the advanced booking timed entry without the express package, some websites like Klook sell the timed entry as a package when you buy your park ticket. Luckily, there are ways to get a timed entry pass without paying. After you enter the park, you can get a timed entry ticket from the mobile phone app or from a park ticket booth. Once the timed tickets have run out, it goes to standby tickets. I'll put a link in the video description with step-by-step instructions on getting a ticket on the app or at the park. Pro tip, you should add all the people in your group into the mobile app so that you can apply for timed entry together. Finally, there is a hack which will 100% guarantee free entry to Super Nintendo World, but you might not like it. The hack is this: wake up at stupid o'clock, travel to Universal Studios, line up at the entrance, wait for the park to open 1 hour earlier than advertised, then run to Super Nintendo World. If you enter before the official park opening times, you don't need a timed entry ticket. Plus, queue lines for all rides are shorter and not just in Super Nintendo World. And if you want to come back later, you can get a timed entry ticket, which is only issued once daily. The timed entry slots don't start for booking on the app until the park opens, which is 8:30 or 9 a.m. depending on the day. I hope that you found the tips and hacks useful. Now let's get back to exploring the park. We are now entering Super Nintendo World. But we have no time to stop in the Mushroom Kingdom because our goal today is to get to Donkey Kong Country. I can see the entrance to Donkey Kong Country. All the palm trees really make you think you're somewhere tropical and not in Japan. There's so much attention to detail. This is an interactive game at the park. Beat the lighted up Congo drums, and if you do it right, a rhinoceros appears. Jungle Beat Shakes is a takeaway food stand, and they have the DK Crush sundae. Comes with a souvenir Donkey Kong spoon, and for 700 yen more, you can get the souvenir mug. Crispy waffle shell, banana flavored soft serve, and sprinkled with popcorn and little stars. You can also play this game by collecting the letters to spell K-O-N-G Kong. This is the stage for the character meet and greet. Here's Donkey Kong greeting his fans. Funky's Fly and Buy is a small merch stand with mainly Donkey Kong merch, but there is a bigger store in the 1UP store in the main Super Nintendo World. Here are the Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong Power-Up bands, and they have released these brand new Diddy Kong bag and keychains. Warning, spoilers ahead for Minecart Madness. I'm so excited. We're at the roller coaster in Donkey Kong Country called Minecart Madness. That was amazing. So much fun. The line for the ride is now pretty long, so I'm glad we came early. I think we've covered most of Donkey Kong Country. Let's explore Super Nintendo World. Super Nintendo World is really amazing. There's Yoshi's Adventure, which is a scenic ride giving great views. There's the extremely popular Mario Kart ride, which uses augmented reality headsets. Plus, there are these power-up boxes and mini challenges everywhere. You need to buy a power-up wristband and sync it with your Universal Studios app. Play the games to earn points and collect 3 keys to get into the final boss battle with Bowser Jr. Kinopio Cafe is Toad's cafe with Mario-themed food. After ordering and paying, you pick up your drinks and go to the table for your food to be delivered. Here's what we ordered. To get a seat at the cafe, reservation tickets are handed out for time slots. You can get a spot by booking online, but your phone's GPS has to be close to the cafe. We have some store credit which came with the Express Pass, so let's browse and get some souvenirs. Super Nintendo World was amazing. There's so much to see and do in the larger park. Let's go! This hot dog is topped with avocado and cheese sauce. It's quite yummy, and the bread is fresh and fluffy. It's been a big day, and we've made so many memories. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for watching!